Hi, everyone. Thanks for taking the time to join our Google Workspace training session today. What we'll talk through today is a bit of the resources that you have from the Google Workspace side, kind of different types of training environments, different ways for you to get your hands dirty and play around with Google Workspace itself, hopefully to enable your knowledge and ultimately help you become a better Google Workspace either user or administrator. Leading today, I will be Nick Alexander. I'm on our Google Cloud community team. So I'll be walking you through some of our different training journeys and literature that we have. So in terms of an agenda, we'll talk about these four functional areas and one at the end. But in terms of kind of the different subsets of resources we have here at Google Cloud, and especially within Workspace, are on-demand resources, our courses. Those are our first set. So they're really self-paced modules that really help you train and boost your skills with things like videos, labs, and quizzes. The second subset we have is our hands-on labs. This provides a sandbox type of environment where you follow a set of instructions, kind of click through and complete a scenario in a specified amount of time. So that's a great one for those of us who are a bit more hands-on. Next is our quests. So it's a great name. These contain several hands-on labs that really help you kind of walk through these different environments or a targeted type of quest or journey for the workspace admin or end user. So think of those quests really just as a series of the labs themselves. Skill badges, they're pretty similar. They're a series of labs, but with these, at the end, there's kind of a prize or a challenge to be able to complete to show your expertise. So in terms of some of these different learning paths, so thinking of these kind of the last slide, how those kind of evolve into different types of personas, all of these really are aimed kind of at productivity and collaboration. Some of them more on the end user side, some of them more on the admin side. So that first one there, we've got a great subset of knowledge on getting started with Workspace on our end user side of the house. So things like Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Docs, Sheets. We've got there quite a few on-demand labs or on-demand courses themselves. As you go down to that practice section, we've got a few of the different skill badges there as well to be able to kind of show your expertise. That next pillar is our Workspace Administrator. We've got a great subset of on-demand courses there. And then you see with the practice, same thing there. It's got a great skill badge to really kind of walk you through this and make sure you're proving your expertise and that you know what you need to know. With those, we've also got a couple different webinars that people on my team and from the Google Workspace side have presented on to help you kind of understand what ultimately that certification process looks like. So as you see on the bottom there, at Workspace Administrator, we actually do have a certification. And the last is our citizen developer. That's someone working with AppSheet in a no-code type environment. There again, we've got on-demand courses, as well as with that one, we have a self-paced lab. So now that we've talked through a bit of the schema of the types of courses, now where do we find this information so you can actually get started with it? So really all of this, and this is kind of the key piece here, all of this is found on our Google Cloud Skills Boost. So let me share this tab. Within this Google Cloud Skills Boost landing page, we've got a plethora of information about the different types of courses. With this at the top, you can see the different paths, the catalog in general, or subscriptions. Simply scrolling down, you'll see kind of what's on deck, the different types of courses, the different learning paths, kind of some of the featured learnings. All of these, right, you'll see the quests, the labs. Also, if you're curious, maybe going to the catalog tab, maybe you're focused on a specific product or role within here, you can drill down into a solution, a role, if you're curious about a specific badge, and the language as well. So if you're in a Japanese language or German, you can take those courses in that language as well. And then the last thing we'll talk about is Arcade. So let me go to the Arcade page. So here's kind of the idea of Arcade. It's really kind of a play to win. So it's very aptly named. It's an actual arcade itself with a reward, with prizes themselves. Going into what actually Arcade is, we scroll over to this slide, we'll see the Arcade itself. It's via, this will all be in the follow-up as well. You can register here. It'll send you the information on how to register. Now that you've subscribed, you'll see ways to kind of earn points, kind of learn kind of in an arcade type environment. As you can see here, kind of there's some really cool prizes that you can win for joining these and redeeming those points at the prize counter. And then ultimately at the bottom, some FAQ. So just kind of some guidance there. But the arcade itself, a great place to go in and play and earn rewards because we all love free swag. So in terms of content for the day, that's actually all we've got. Thanks again for joining. We appreciate your time and we look forward to working with you on your Google Workspace learning journey.